Welcome, wrestling fans, to the Lincoln Fieldhouse, to the dual meet with Red Raiders and the DC Everest Evergreens. And Craig Tim on the camera here, and Pete Peschel helping me out. I'm Louis Bennett, and we're going to try to bring you live action at this exciting dual meet. And all of a sudden, it's the last home dual meet of the season, Peter.
I was just thinking the same thing. That season goes by so fast, and last time to see a dual meet with the Raiders. Although we do have a quad coming up on
We have
Saturday.
a quad, and then we have the middle school tournament on Saturday. But this is going to be a good one.
It should be a good meet.
Our team has improved quite a bit, and so has Everest.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, we're undefeated in the Valley. Yeah, we're 4-0, and I think they're 4-1, and the matchups are pretty good in Everest's favor, and
Yes.
that's how dual meets are. It's not always who's the best; it's what the matchups are like. Interesting. Over the years, this has been a real big rivalry, and we're going to listen to the national anthem here for a minute. So we're back with you here at the Fieldhouse, listening to the pep band and the national anthem, which is pretty nice. Nice crowd here tonight. And what I was saying before was it's a good rivalry with Everest. Fred Lurkey coached here for years, as did I. And now both of our sons are the head coaches. Eric Lurkey has been the head coach, and Fritz over there, and Scott and Shane coach the Raiders. So it's been a kind of a family deal for a long time. This is going to be a pretty highly contested match here, and we have to win it if we want to win the Valley, Coach.
That's right. This is the big match tonight, and like you said, it's pretty much a toss-up match because there's some real good close matches, and we have to win a couple of those to win this meet.
And again, like you got some really good coaches here. They'll shuffle the lineup around to get the best matchups. And I know Scott and Shane are probably the best at it, and Eric is real good at it too. So they know these kids, each of them, pretty well. And sometimes as spectators, we don't understand why that happens, but it's, I guess, to win the dual meet.
Right.
Oh. So we're listening to the introductions here now. The draw weight is 220 pounds here, I think, tonight.
Yeah, starting at the top.
And did I see that Cale Bennett's at a forfeit again?
You did. Yeah, it looks like they were forfeiting at 13 and 26, but that's in the line, or the introductions that changes.
Absolutely, yeah. And the officials tonight, Dan Parlier, who has reffed here a lot, and he reffed our DC, our Marshfield meet.
Right.
As a matter of fact, he had a heart attack afterwards. It didn't turn out to be one, but he spent the night in the hospital, and I was out talking to him, and he's doing pretty good, I guess.
Okay, that's good news.
Paul Morrison, one of our old wrestlers, is a JV ref.
Okay. So that's the introductions. I wonder, did they toss the coin yet or flip the? I think they did. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's all done. We listened to the pep band and listened to some introductions, and we're about ready to roll here.
Yes.
It's going to be an exciting dual meet. The Raiders have been in some tough ones. We've been in those team tournaments, and we haven't won any of them, but we've been in the thick of it.
Yes, we have.
And I think we're getting better competition. The last couple of weeks we've been under weather a little bit, got a few injuries, missing some kids. I think we got our guys back here tonight, and we should be ready to go. But we're breaking out the black uniforms here tonight.
Yeah, I see that. So Everest had to take the mat first, so I don't know who won the flip, but okay, so Lane had a pretty good tournament last weekend.
Well, yeah, you know, he's kind of hot and cold.
Yeah.
He wants to get in that pinch headlock stuff,
Right.
and and that's good and it's bad. It's when it works, but you're really vulnerable up there too.
Right.
So, but at least we've got him back. He had a skin condition there
Yep,
for a while.
right.
We missed a couple meets.
He did, yes.
There he wants it right there.
Yeah. Oh, he did it. Oh, didn't get it though.
He let it roll through.
That was.
He got takedown, no back points, but he's pretty tough in there with that. So really now we're using two officials. There's a head official, which is Parlier, and then the second official is an assistant ref, and basically he just comes into play in a pinning situation, I think.
Yeah, I really don't know. Oh.
Well, I never see him do much
there.
of.
Oh, there. He
Caught that elbow, catch the elbow. Wow. Hard to believe he could do that twice.
and only get no back points.
Yeah, really.
Oh, he got his hips in there nice. And
So, yeah, the deal is if we can go undefeated in the Valley, still got to finish in the top two in the conference tournament. It's a combination of points between the tournament and the dual meets.
and dual meets,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Everest defers the choice, so Lane is going down with a 4-2 lead, and
He gave that up right at the end of the period.
yeah, it's the kind of stuff you can't do in big matches.
Right.
He's got to come off his base, though. Come on, Lane. That's not a very good position there.
No, get a warning for stalling.
Yeah, and Parlier, he'll do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Come on, Lane.
There we go. That's two.
Got a two reversal. So that was big, the way it was going there for a while. I didn't know if he was going to get off his belly.
Yeah, I wasn't sure we were going to get away.
6-2. I guess that's what the coaches want. Look for the old head and arm again, huh?
Yep.
.45 seconds. And the first match of the evening here at 220 pounds. And the match here is 6-3 Collada. And he's doing it again.
Gets the 2.
I'm not sure how that works. I don't think you're going to go through the whole tournament series like that.
No.
So he's got an 8-3 lead, and we got to keep him down this whole period here. We can't let him go right at the end of the period like last time.
Right.
Not really. Not there, Lane. No. Some of those bad cradles scare me.
Oh, yeah. We've lost a couple matches this year on those. Oh, they must have. Well,
they were pretty dominant on top.
Yeah.
I guess that's probably why, huh?
yeah.
That's probably not a bad choice for them. Once he gets his base.
Oh, no, Lane.
Oh, no, not here.
Don't get
No,
sloppy.
no.
Come on.
He's a senior, but boy, he's does some inexperienced stuff, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
One minute. And Collada is leading 8-3, but boy, he's getting dominated on the mat here.
Wow. Stalemate.
He and I just talked about that. I said, stalemate's a forgiving, easy call, but it's not always the right call.
Right. This one guy was laying pretty flat on his belly.
I thought so, yeah. That was a pretty feeble attempt at a stand-up. Come on, Lane. We can't be letting up here. I have no idea what Gurnick is like. Maybe he's decent. Now we got hit for stalling. And that's just a warning, right, Coach?
That was a warning, right.
.25 seconds. Goal clock. They got a pretty tight bar on here.
Yeah.
There's been a whole family of good Gurnicks up there. I don't know if this is
been, yeah.
one of them or not, but we're going to dodge the bullet here off of 2 or 3 pinch headlocks.
Right. I think 3 times, but we only got takedowns. We never got a near fall off of it.
I guess we'll take it.
A win's a win.
It's a normal decision, 8-3, but it's a win.
Points on the board.
So it puts the Raiders up 6-3 or 3-0.
Right.
And again, I don't know much about these Everest kids. They don't put a lot of stuff on track wrestling, so
No, they don't.
it's hard to follow them.
Even the guys at track wrestling can't follow them,
Oh, yeah? I believe that. Well, they have Jack Johnson. I don't know what year he's at. We have Mike Iverson, who's,
He's a
I
senior.
guess, kind of, you never know what's going to happen.
You never know.
He's a big one, and he's athletic. But we've lost our share of matches, too.
Right.
But he won a big match for us over at
Marinette.
Marshfield that night. Yeah.
Oh, and yeah.
Nice crowd here tonight. Everest obviously will bring a few people, and kind of crowd support goes a little with success, I think. I think since we've been doing a little better, we've had our whole Old Faithful. Well, we've got the same old ones that keep coming back.
Yep.
He's pretty tough when he brings that head down. He's got a pretty nice snap down.
Yeah. Ooh, that almost got that.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Nice underhook.
Yeah.
Oh, he's...
A little more motion before that, and he would have had it.
I worry about when he lands on his hip.
Yeah. Oh.
Throw it. Do it. No. It was there for a minute.
It was there.
Instant.
If you got a headlock, it was there.
Yeah, 20 seconds. Look like two pretty
Evenly
novice
matched.
heavy. Yeah, evenly matched. That's kind, Peter. So Everson's going to choose down.
Oh, we chose down. We're black tonight.
Yeah, I saw. Whoa, got
nice
away
jump.
with a false start.
Wow.
Boy, he ripped right out of there, though.
Good.
So Everson scores a 1-point escape. And, it could be that kind of match.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know how good we are on top, neither.
Well,
Fritz is back.
you can hear him.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like Everest is trying anything. He's mostly just defending Mike.
I think you're right. I don't know how much we're doing, but I look like we're getting. I'd give Iverson style points.
Style points, okay.
Stay in there, buddy.
Oh, there he got it. Yeah.
Look at that. That was a big time takedown,
It
coach.
was. Oh, you got. Oh.
Wow.
Maybe he found a takedown. He hasn't been real lucky with a single or double, but he did that pretty nice.
That was a nice takedown. It was underhook, and he went to the far knee.
Right.
And he drove right through him. And I see him doing that in practice. I know they work on it. Drew Hamill wrestles with him a lot.
Okay.
And that was nice. That was really nice. And the one thing about Mike Iverson is when he gets people on their back,
Yes,
they usually stay there.
Yep.
He squeezes them up pretty good. So big. That was big. I don't know what Everest thought there, but I'm not sure. So now we're going to do a little shuffle here.
Yes, we are. Looks like Everest didn't have a 6-pounder, so we're
John Biggs.
John Beggs.
Yeah.
And we use Preston at. So what are they going to do now?
That was John Biggs that we had there. Boy, we got everybody. I don't see. Oh, Lucas Erickson is suited up. Huh?
Yep. Oh, so this is the guy they got in the program at 6, but he's at 13.
Dallas Pagel. He's a. So these two guys really are both 6-pounders.
They look about the same size.
And Preston Spray is one of our best. He's been a really good little wrestler for us.
He is.
He's state ranked, I think, now, isn't he?
He's maybe 10th. I looked at it today.
Stay in here, buddy.
Wow.
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, but the leg's out there quite a bit.
We'll take it, I guess, though.
Yeah. I don't know how.
Boy, so the Raiders have jumped out to a 15-0 lead, and I think that was more than probably I figured it would be
Planned
at this
on.
time, yeah.
There you
but
go.
got a forfeit and a pin and a win. And we'll take it.
Yep.
He's pretty tough on top. He gets a little wild. He gets going for pinpoints.
Yeah. Better, though. Not as well as he was earlier in the season. I think he's been more patient lately.
Yeah, well, hopefully we're learning and growing a little.
Right.
Arm across the back. This is tough. We got 30 seconds yet. Gets the far wrist.
Well, you got it.
Boy, right over the top,
You
huh?
did, yep. Wow. I don't know how he got that, but somehow.
Wow. That score jumped out here really fast, Coach. I'm in awe of the score.
Yeah.
I don't think Everest planned on this happening. Eric wasn't too happy with that, was he?
No.
Huh.
Oh, he's got, I think he cost him a team point even. Looks like Dan signaled something about green.
So this is Corbin Trotzer. This is a big Trotzer family.
Yeah.
And he's pretty good. And this is Damian Bennett. Corbin's, whoa, had a nice slide by.
Yeah.
And Trotzer just ran right into him.
Ran right over him.
Ran through him. Corbin's been around the kids program a lot. We've seen he's wrestled Kale quite a bit. Oh, that was a nice slide by too that Damian had.
And aggressive. Usually he's not very aggressive to start. That was good.
Yeah,
to see him
yeah,
start
exactly.
Like
yeah. Well, and he's been in a little bit of a slump. It's hopefully we can break out of that.
Oh, we're going to release it. He's going to release us, so maybe.
That wasn't such a good attempt.
So 4-1 with 55 seconds to go. We're behind though. "30 seconds.
So Saturday we got the big middle school tournament over at East Junior High.
Okay.
Got 13 teams in it and 9 mats.
Wow.
It's gotten pretty big, yeah.
Yeah.
We held mats the other night, and this one here is going over there right after this tournament. So, got a nice middle school team. Got a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Some pretty good kids. And got a lot of old wrestlers running it. Nate Weidman, Travis Tritz, Kyle Van Berkel. Nice attempt there by Damian.
That was. Do that again, he'll get away.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Wow. I suppose we're grabbing the ankle there?
It's pretty quick, wasn't it?
It wasn't like they were hanging on the ankle to hang on. He was trying to break him down with the ankle.
He and I talked about that a little bit. The big push in colleges this year is that hands to the face.
Yep.
And it's always been there, but now it's an emphasis. And I said, well, the better thing would be is if we can, I don't know how you determine stalling. He said, well, you and I don't always agree on the same thing. And I said, no, I think stalemates probably are sometimes a better call. But he didn't wait on that one.
No. It's like Trotzer tied up his other hand. He couldn't.
Yeah. What would that point be for, Pete?
Stalling.
Well,
He had
but
his
where
hand
was he
up for
going to go?
stalling.
Was it stalling?
Well, he signaled stalling. Yeah.
Trotzer's pretty good, like I say.
Yeah,
he
he is.
and Caleb went at it a lot in club wrestling over the years. Pretty wild throw he had there.
Yeah.
Little blood time here.
Yeah, a little blood time. So. Almost done with the second period. Only got 3 seconds left, but Everest is ahead 8-1.
They got some good second generation kids. They got two Trotzers here.
Yep.
I know they both have had some issues, but I've seen them. That's Billy Trotzer's grandsons.
Right. Bill, the referee.
Yeah, and he was a pretty good wrestler in his day. And he's here.
I didn't see him, but
Yeah, he had to come over and give us the business.
surprised he's not reffing tonight. You know.
He don't. I
Did he
don't
give it
know
up
if he's
or-
reffing much in the valley
No, I meant
anymore.
reffing here.
Oh,
Seems to always
I
wanna-
heard him though. Good effort there.
Again, right off the whistle, nice effort. Yeah.
Yeah. 0.6 seconds, so.
Yeah. Do we really want? That should be a good rule here. 0.6 seconds. I don't think anybody can score. Oh, but you could get a caution or something. So.
Our middle school wrestling team will be hosting the Battle by the River on Saturday at East Junior High School. If you are interested in watching some good wrestling or volunteering to help run the event starts at 8 a.m.
Again, he got to his feet really good.
I think he's trying pretty hard.
Yeah.
Outside of that one big throw, he's been in this match, but Trotzer's pretty solid up here, and he wants to be on his feet, so he cut him loose, and so the score is 8-2. Trotzer.
Yep. There's that throw again.
Yeah. Well, his shots are kind of half shots.
Right. He's got to commit to that single. I think he'd get it if he'd commit
I think
to it.
you're right. Yep.
You know, he's only taken a half a shot there. Got
That's a pretty good shot.
right. Oh, there's that throw again. Yep.
And you know he countered that throw was coming.
Yeah.
He wanted that overhook, and Damien flattened out on it.
Who was he called? What? I don't know what he called there. Figure four? Figure four on something?
You don't do it that quick, do you? Dump him, Damien. Come on, Damien, that a boy. You know, he's fighting back here pretty hard, Coach.
Yeah.
10-4.
You got to move, you'll call a stalemate.
He's been the victim of a couple bad calls in this match. Yeah, he didn't deserve that. He's come in here pretty hard on those shots.
And been successful.
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
If he
yeah.
would have taken that shot that hard in the first period, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe the score is a little different. I mean, Trotzer's an awfully good wrestler. But
Oh, it's that one 5-point throw that's the
Right.
whole difference here now. But he's battling back.
He
He's
is.
battling back pretty hard. That's all you can ask for.
what's the
Oh, we
hold
must
up
be.
over there?
We're bleeding all over Trotzer. They're trying to get that cleaned up. It's not MMA.
No, I guess not.
Swing him in. Make him take a step here, Damien. Come on, buddy. He wants that throw again, doesn't he? I like his heart here, though, Coach.
Yeah, I do too.
Suck it in, buddy. Trotzer's wrestled a lot of Greco.
Oh, look at that.
Why? Why? Now that's over officiating.
Right?
He hasn't took a shot the whole period.
Well, and that's the next one's disqualification.
That gives them a 4-point match, too. So close to, oh jeez, let's let them wrestle a little bit here. I mean, everybody wrestles there now.
Yeah, I like Dan Parlier, but I don't know about a bunch of those calls. And I was pretty proud of Damien coming back like he did.
Right.
He fought pretty darn hard.
So-
And that score was, what was it, 10-4?
12-4, I think. Right, but he gave up 4 points on penalties.
Penalty made it a major.
Right. And one more, he'd have been disqualified, but
So what are they doing here? They're not going to wrestle Kale?
I guess not.
This happened way too much.
It is.
I'm his grandpa. I come to watch him wrestle. I would have thought they might have moved Trotzer up on him.
So now what are they going to do? Is this Freddie Lurkey then? They didn't have anybody. Yeah, there was a forfeit for Kale in the
But the
introduction.
head guys weighed in. And Freddie's young yet, too. He might be a freshman.
No, he's a sophomore.
Sophomore?
Yeah. Got a lot bigger.
Yeah, big genes in that family.
Yeah.
This kid's improved a lot for us lately. Ryan Siri.
Ryan has wrestled very well.
Easy on that whistle there.
I think Fritz is coaching this one here, huh?
Nice escape. 2-1. Freddie Lurkey is is the grandson of Fred, and it'd be the son of Fritz. Oh! Got his elbow hung up there a little high, huh?
Sure did.
He was in on that pretty deep, too.
Yeah. Lucky to only give up 2 on that one.
I think you're right. Yep. They're pretty tough right through these weights here.
Yes, they are.
I'm just surprised they didn't even release Russell Gale. Because I know they had kids weighed in.
You know, yeah, I don't understand that either. But same thing at Merrill. They didn't wrestle us up there either. And
Yeah.
yeah.
4-1, 47 seconds left. And the Raiders have really pulled ahead in this dual meet. We're up 27-4 at the 132-pound match. So things are going pretty well for us. A lot of the strength in that Everest lineup is coming right through here now.
Oh, 15.
Boy, the ref scares me with his quick stalling here
Yep.
tonight.
Yeah, it isn't always the guy on the bottom that's stalling it. More often it's the guy on top.
Well, and if you're getting overpowered, some logic comes into effect there, you know. If a guy just can't get off his belly and he's really trying, I don't know if that's stalling.
Right.
That's a nice stand-up.
Yes, it was.
It's a hard stand-up. So it's 4-2,
Wrist control right.
Lurkey. Fight that down. That a boy. That was a good counter. Countered pretty well. He's come a long way since the early part of this season.
Yep. He has. So close to getting that, huh?
Yeah, I left his elbow out a little too much.
Yep.
It's a nice attempt, Ryan. Stay on offense, buddy. Stay on offense. We recovered there pretty well. We could have been on our back.
We could have been.
Stay with that whizzer. Stay with that whizzer, buddy. That was a good, nice takedown. We got 40 seconds left, and Lurkey is up 6-2.
A little good start off the whistle there for Searing.
I think so.
I anticipated that whistle really good.
Well, he's got a nice stand-up.
He does.
Got to try and stay on offense here. 6-3. Lurkey from Everest leads there with time running out here in the second period.
We're just wrestling our heels a little bit too much.
He does go on his heels, doesn't he?
That's when Lurkey gets that shot, usually. Gonna run out of time.
It's a nice shot. I think we might have got that.
That was a hard shot. You got to have hard shots like that at the beginning of the period.
So Lurkey from Everest leads 6-3, starting the third period with Ryan Searing. And Ryan's wrestled pretty darn well.
Wrist control.
Freddie, I think, is one of their better wrestlers.
Yeah.
Again, we've seen these kids through the kids club a lot of years coming up. And I'm sure these two guys have wrestled before.
Probably.
Oh, boy, he was in there deep.
Yep.
Ryan has countered some stuff here pretty well.
Lurky's tall and lanky.
Yeah.
Got a lot of leverage there.
7-3 the score.
Minute 15.
Nice. He went from that arm tie back off to a single on the other side.
Yeah. Should have gotten it. I think he was surprised he got so deep.
Freddie catches underneath that underhook when he comes in. Stay with that arm tie, Ryan. Pretty well.
In position.
Huh, 25 seconds.
I'll tell you, Ryan's wrestling well. That was a good counter.
Yep.
Just got to stay on offense. Atta boy, Ryan. Atta boy.
Well, that should give him confidence the next time they wrestle.
Yeah, the score ended up 7-5, and he lost, but he won the last period, I think.
Yeah.
I was happy with both him and Damien. Him
Yeah.
and Damien for the battle, the fights they put up.
Right. And that, because you can lose matches, but as long as you do your best, you know, that's all you can ask for.
Absolutely, yep.
Yeah.
So that's Everest picked up a couple wins on us, but they were both competitive. I think they were probably favored in both of them, but
Yep.
so I don't know much about this kid from DC Everest. I know about our kid. We're getting into a little of the strength of our lineup here with Zach Hamill.
I don't think this kid is real bad. He's been around.
I know that all through the middle they're pretty solid. How do you pronounce this, Pete?
Demetrio. You got the last name.
Kovarubis. I think that's it, too.
I'm going with that.
Okay. We'll call him Demetrio.
Demetrio, right.
Keep your hips up. Get him up. Get him up. Get him up.
In pretty deep.
So Demetrio takes down Hamill with about 50 seconds left here in the first period. Yeah.
Need to get one
Looks
back
like he
here.
rides pretty tough.
Ooh, yep. Especially with that, huh? Those guys that can tilt always scare me because they can do it from all over when they're good at it.
Yeah. Yeah, Zach did a good job not getting points scored.
Yes, he did.
But we got to get a point here. Come on, come on. Come on, Zach. Got to work out of here, buddy. 10 seconds. This kid rides pretty tough on top.
His hips are glued right to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. I think we're going to have to beat this guy on our feet.
We're going to defer. Well, let's get a hard start here, Zach.
Well, this is one of Zach's strengths, is on top, too.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. This kid comes out here pretty hard, pretty good base.
Yep. He's making Zach get awfully high.
Oh, we are really high. Well, the one thing we got going here is he's a Hamel, which means there's a lot of grit.
Yes. Got away. DC Everest.
138-pound match. Well, that's not much of a shot. Uh-oh.
Oh, come on.
Thought he was going to be able to counter that.
I thought so, too, but he's going to give up 2 near fall.
2 and 2, huh? That's the old story. You got to wrestle your match.
Yeah.
If he is that good upper body, we can't be up there fooling around with him. Come on, Zach. Come on, get your one back. Attaboy. Attaboy. Was there 1 escape and a 2 takedown or a 2 reversal?
Looks like 1 and 2.
That was nice. That was
That was
hungry.
real nice.
So what we've always talked about is when you get that 1, come back in and get your 2
Right
because
away.
that's when that other guy isn't ready for it. 23 seconds left here in the second period with Dmitry Korubas from DC Everest leading Zach Hamel. Stay in here, Zach. Guy's pretty active.
Yep. Zach did a nice job of countering. Yeah.
And we ride this period out.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
wow.
boy. I'm not sure about some of those quick stall calls, one way or the other. So here we are, 7-3, DC Everest, and Zach Hamel's on a down position. He's on our wrist pretty hard here. Come on,
Keep
Zach,
that
buddy.
hand. Keep that hand. Attaboy.
So we're going to come out here
Get
for
that
one.
shot
He
right away,
comes
yep.
back in again. He's doing everything right.
He is. Ooh.
7-4. And Hamel has scored the last 3 points. Whoa, recover. This guy's a pretty good wrestler. He's a junkie wrestler.
Yep. Is that the right score?
We're battling here pretty hard.
Escape, takedown.
I think we got it.
Yep.
We got that takedown, Coach.
Yeah, he did.
And we countered that throw pretty darn well.
He's tired.
6-8, Corubius. And Hamel is bringing it.
He is.
6-8. Come on, Zach, buddy. I think the Everest boy is running low on gas a little. We can't get hung up in some garbage, though.
Well, we could get a stalling call here, though, for a change. Oh, we did.
Wow.
Got both legs there.
Look at this.
Wow.
He ran him out.
He did. Oh, he didn't get any near fall points on that?
It's not.
I can't.
Oh. It's 9-8 and we're too high. We're too high. Come on, battle here, Zach. Battle here, buddy. Stay in here. Get that leg. That a boy.
Zach.
Wow. Wow. That's a comeback, Coach.
That's a case where it wasn't skill, that was determination to
That
win.
was grit and grind.
There was
and-
nothing pretty about that match.
Yeah.
Yep.
We won the period that counted.
Yep, and just like you said, he's a Hamel.
Yeah.
So
Well, and he did the right things there. He kept coming in there. Now I think we're going to have a switch here.
Oh, JJ is
Is
going to
this
go.
JJ?
That's JJ.
So he must have weighed in at 45, huh? Eric don't like this.
No. Eric wants to check the weigh-in sheet, I suppose, but
They wanted to get Weiler up at 52. I wonder what this guy is like.
yeah.
They know of it, evidently. Oh, I see what he's like. He's going to throw.
Yeah.
So he got it on a body lock and tossed him right to his back. So this,
I don't know who this is. Is this the Peyton Vaughn?
I don't know. I think it would be.
Yeah, I guess it was Peyton Vaughn. So now we got Weiler against,
Probably Wyatt Esker, I think.
yeah.
Well, if we're going to win this meet, we got to win this match.
Yep.
Down on his head. There you go.
They like to throw.
Nothing, no points. There we go. That should be 2.
We got 2.
So I got. This guy likes to push.
Looks like these kids all want to throw in here. Fritz is a big thrower, so
That's
I
true.
imagine that's been the emphasis.
Thanks, that Ryan.
There's a nice
Nice.
shot again.
Nice. As good as Weiler is, it's a tough weight class down the road.
Yeah. Yeah, he's ran into some tough kids already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we don't want to give it 15 seconds. Nothing here.
What time?
So at 152, Weiler Lubeck leads 4-1. And the dual meet score here, whoop, that is pretty quick. Dual meet score here is 30-13 for Rapid. So things are looking pretty good.
Yeah, there's
7-2 here in the dual meet, or in the dual score.
there's 30 team points out there yet. So
So we're not out of the woods, but we're getting near
we're
it.
getting close, right? 9-2. Yeah,
Guy's pretty limber, pretty flexible.
don't rush it.
Boy, he's working him over pretty hard here on top.
Yeah, but no points.
Easy sits up pancake.
25 seconds.
Mm, 10 seconds left. Lubeck's leading 9-2.
Could get a stalling call here. He's just on his belly.
Yeah, and I think we're trying to get some bonus points out of this match.
Hey, we didn't pick up any extra points there.
Well, good teams, well-coached teams, even though you're overmatched, you can get beat up and not give up points, and that's what they're doing right now.
I like this better. I think
Yeah,
we
me
can get
too.
on our feet.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, God.
Come on, he wasn't even out.
Neat.
Guess we didn't have the takedown.
I guess not, but how about this? Everest guy has to do something on his feet, though. He's not taking a shot. He's backing off the mat.
11-4. Well, we're seeing it a little bit different than the official here tonight.
Right. We got called that way earlier.
That's what I'm thinking. A minute 5 left in this third period with Lubeck leading 11-4
Backing out again.
with the dual meet score 30-13. That was a good hard
It
shot.
was. 13-4.
Think he can do that again.
I think he can too, but pretty hard to get a tech now on your feet, unless you take them to your back. But
yeah,
He's
this
just-
Everest kid's doing his job. He's not rolling over.
he's just countering. Finally.
10 seconds, and that's probably how this match is going to end up.
Hip pressure.
We got some music being piped in
Yeah.
here.
So it looks like Everest has to come out first. So is that the other Chotzer?
You know, I'm not sure, but we're putting Roger
Fuller out there,
Fuller out there. This other Trotzer's pretty tough.
You're right.
Shane knows all these guys
Unless
pretty
it's
good.
that could be Gabe Carter.
I think it is.
Oh, it was like a Nick. Yeah. And Roger's been wrestling better too.
Yeah, at times.
Yeah.
He's not real consistent. But that's,
Yeah.
I guess with young teams, that's what it is. It's consistency, yeah?
Right, and it's like you start slow and then finishes strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
you're right.
you can't
Yep.
beat a good guy that way. You gotta have 3 good periods.
That was a nice duck.
Right.
That's his takedown.
Brought him
You
right
know, and he
back
stayed
in.
with that. He stayed with that pretty darn well.
He
and
did.
got that. That was his second or third shot there. The boy, Roger.
Roger's starting to look like a pretty good physical guy.
Well, he should be fairly strong here at 60.
He should be, yeah.
This is tough on the Bennetts as Brock is wrestling out in Mankato tonight. I see Scott down there looking at his phone,
Sure.
and I'm kind of doing the same thing.
And then Kale didn't even get to wrestle.
Yeah, that's right.
You know.
I'm gonna. That a boy, Roger. Boy, he stayed with that pretty nice.
Yeah.
Who is that guy?
Yeah, I don't know, but 15 seconds. Let's hold him down here now.
That was pretty active there. Oh no!
Jeez.
No! Where are we at? He gave one.
Oh my God. If that was one, that was going to be 2 right away.
Exactly. Yeah. Ha. He said he was taking a lot of cold medication tonight. Talking
Roger?
about the official.
Oh.
Four to 3.
It's there, there you go.
Half. Yep. There we go.
Fuller. That was nice.
That
Nice
was
duck
nice,
under. Finished up tough. 6 to 3.
Oh,
boy, how do you
geez.
get landed on your hip though, Roger? Oh boy. 1 step
Yeah.
forward and 2 steps back.
Yeah. Boy, yeah, he was sitting right on his
2
hip.
times he got dumped right to his hip. Come on, Roger. You worked too hard to get that takedown.
Especially when you know how to do a switch.
Well, I guess he's going to show Klugo to switches.
Make him move, make him step.
$45 seconds. Well, takedown would be nice here, wouldn't it? All right, didn't finish it. Didn't finish it.
Circle, Roger. Circle. Keep circling.
This could be a stalemate. Dan, this is a stalemate.
I think it is.
Don't give him two. Oh, Roger.
That wasn't the time to bail out.
No.
That's not wrestling real smart there. So all of a sudden, the score got tied up
Right.
8-8.
Right. We've out wrestled this guy all the time, but yet it's 8-8.
Now, don't get on your hip again, Roger. Here it comes. Let it go. Let him go. Let him go.
Forward pressure. Forward pressure.
Let him go, Roger.
Forward pressure.
Get
10
that
to
turkey
8.
bar on there.
Klug from DC Everest is losing to Roger Fuller. We got about a minute and 15 seconds left here in this third period. But boy, it's been a... You don't want to go to sleep in this one, I don't think, Coach.
No. Take your time. Just be patient.
I think we're a lot better than this guy.
I think so, too.
Yeah, we're in a battle.
"45 seconds. Now get his hips down. There you go. There you go. There you
40
go.
seconds.
Grab an ankle. Oh, Roger, just grab an ankle. Oh, jeez.
"20 seconds. Now we're in better shape. Finally broke him down. Wow.
He said, ain't over yet.
Coach, I thought that was going to be an easy match when it started, and it wasn't easy.
Wasn't easy.
But the bottom line is Roger Fuller got his hand raised.
Yep.
We've out wrestled him in the third period, I think, haven't we?
But I mean,
We've won a few matches
Yep.
late.
But a pretty gritty wrestling on his part. He made mistakes, but he still came back and won.
I hear you. Yeah.
This must be Trotzer. No, Gabe Carter.
They had some issues with Trotzer.
No. Well, he was in there pretty deep on
Did
that
he
one, huh?
fight that off,
Yeah.
though?
Isaac.
What was this guy's name?
Gabe Carter. They had him at 60.
The old weight class, Coach. 171.
There you go.
Yeah. A new weight class just for tonight, huh?
Michigan still has 170.
They don't correspond with the National Federation.
Change levels, Isaac.
Well, they didn't, huh?
No, their weight classes are different.
What did they do then?
There you go.
They can't be a voting member. I think that's all that amounts to.
No, but I mean when we wrestled them and
Oh, I don't know. Well, it's the whole school. So Marinette was the whole school.
right. But I suppose if you're 171 pounder, you'd have to make 170 then. Well, 172, but
Probably, yeah.
Hard.
no angle.
These guys are going at it.
They are. Both guys taking good shots and countering very well.
So the dual meet score, folks, is 37-13. The Raiders, and I think we got it in the bag now, don't we, Coach?
We do. Yeah.
So it's been an interesting duel. A lot of matches back and forth, and I think we've won the close ones.
We have. Hamill's match was a big match. Roger Fuller's match was a big match there.
What a boy. So Isaac countered a shot there
Yeah.
and got the takedown. And now the score's 3-1. Isaac Diaz.
Well, he doesn't.
Nice, nice. Circle.
Got some quick hips, doesn't he?
He does.
Keep pressuring him. Hard, circle hard.
Ooh. That shot, the reshot was there, wasn't it?
Yeah. I tell you, this kid comes in pretty hard.
He does. "20 seconds.
Oh, we made it through that period. So Isaac Diaz up 3-1. And Everest is going down. So I don't suppose we're going to try and ride him too long.
Nope. I think we should have tried to ride him for a while because we got away real easy. If we get reversed, it would have been 3-3.
3-2 here. He's not known for his riding.
I know it. I know it. But now he'd be behind if he gets taken down. He is known for that, though.
He gets a deep double, doesn't he?
Yeah. He just counters so well.
Yeah, he keeps going. He's got a motor.
He's leaning, Isaac.
45 seconds. We got 5-3.
Changes directions really well. 30 seconds. 5-3 Diaz. Ooh, he could have had that one.
Pressure him.
20 seconds.
Don't chase him.
He was ready for it.
Yeah.
That was a good match.
It was a real good match.
Good match.
Yep. Both wrestlers wrestled well.
Yeah.
But we
Good
just-
countering. A lot of countering.
Yeah.
One big double leg there made the difference.
Yeah. He does have a good double.
Yep.
And he can counter. He doesn't ride real well, but
And there.
we're not. Oh, it's this Trotzer. Yep.
Yeah, I figured that.
Well, AJ is just coming off an injury.
I think Peter's feeling a little better. He wasn't feeling very good last week.
No. He still hasn't been feeling good, I guess, but
Been putting the hands in the face all night. Come on.
Come on, get it set up though, Peter.
ooh. Get both. There we go. That's got to be two. How's that? Got both legs in underneath the arms.
There you go.
I'm glad they stalemated that.
Yeah. Nice stand up.
Come
25 seconds. Nice.
Pretty tough firemen's.
There was.
10 seconds. 3-2. Come on, Peter. Oh. Guys, stop that pretty hard. And we got one.
Well, we're back to even.
Was that guy really going for a
Three-quarters.
three-quarter Nelson?
It looked like it.
Sure looked like it.
And Peter kind of stood right up into it. He got his
Wow. Peter's got some serious power
He
there.
does.
But we got to try and stop this first move. The last time we didn't.
Right.
Hip pressure.
No, Peter. That was one of those bad offside cradles again.
Yeah. He hasn't figured that one out yet.
Four to 3, Oren Bowie from DC Everest. This kid's a pretty good wrestler.
Yep. Actually, Everest has been pretty solid.
Oh, yeah.
You know. Oh, there's that fireman's again. The other way. Guy's in deep, isn't he?
That was coming for quite a while.
Yeah.
Well, he allowed himself to get in bad position.
Yeah. But just like we said, close match, 40 to 25. I mean, that's 15 points separating us.
Peter's better than that. That's a tough way to lose that last match there. Getting body locked and thrown to your back.
Right.
But you can't let people in that deep.
No.
Anyway, well, we won the duel, 40 to 25, and I don't know what.
Stay undefeated in the Valley.
We're still undefeated, and we won a lot of close. I think we out-toughed some matches.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one to get out of the way.
Right, Everest is a improving team. They're very solid.
Well, they got a good club and good coaches, and no doubt, no doubt about that. So we'll get Scott up here, but going back through it here a little bit, we start out at 220 and got that win.
Right.
And
Lane got a pin, I think, and then.
Yeah, and the heavyweight got a pin, and that went off a real nice takedown. It's been so long ago, we kind of forget that, but it was a nice takedown, and then they made some moves in there. We picked up a forfeit there, 103, and then we moved
Spray up.
Preston Spray up and got a win, and probably the highlight of the evening, if you're looking for the Raiders, was Zach Hamill getting way behind. I don't know how
way
far.
Behind, right, yeah. He was maybe 4 points behind, maybe 5.
Yeah, and he came back and he won a 9-8 match, and that's kind of a mark of our team here, I guess, now. So we're getting tougher. We're getting better.
Yep.
So I don't know what else to say. We're still undefeated in the Valley. We've got Wausau East yet, and then on to the conference tournament in the postseason.
So I think there's only one more chance at home. That'd be next Saturday, the quad. That's the last time we're going to be home.
That's true. I kind of forgot about that.
Right, so
and I see one team dropped out.
Right.
It was a quad. But
Appleton West dropped out.
One of the Appleton schools dropped out. So I guess that'll be a chance to wrestle at home here. So we're going to have that middle school tournament on Saturday.
Okay.
Matter of fact,
is that at?
It's at East Junior High.
Yeah.
13 teams. It's the first one. It's called
By the River or something?
Rapids at the River.
Yep.
By the river.
Okay.
Hope it's not in the river.
No.
So we're going to kind of get that. I think we'll probably try and get Scott Bennett's up here and talk to him a little bit. Otherwise, for Peter and Craig, thank you. It was a good meet and a good way to wrap up our dual meet season here.
All right.
Now, and we'll do a little wrap up of this meet, and it was a good one to get done, good one to get over.
Well, DC Everest is a good team. They well coached. They had some good kids, and they've got a couple holes. We were able to score points in those spots where we could pick up a couple forfeit points where we would have. The guys they didn't bring, we would have beaten anyway. It was kind of the score that it could have been. Unfortunately, we didn't win too many of the toss-ups. Going forward, looking at the regional, probably, if there's a time to not win those matches, tonight was the time because we got through it with finding out a little bit about some things we can do. And some of those matches a little different to win later on when it counts a little bit more.
We come up with a couple big wins there. We jumped out on them pretty hard with Mike Iverson's pin. That was a nice takedown.
Yeah, Mike wrestled really well, actually. Lane started out a little bit slow. It wasn't a great match from him. He'd been wrestling well. And Mike has a really nice takedown to a pin. And Not quite sure what Everest was doing with their coin toss, because they won the flip and then they wanted to move guys and they called the wrong choice, and so then Preston ended up with a match. They were trying to get the Lucas Erickson, and it was a good move on their part. They just had the wrong flip, so so then we picked up points there, and then the match with Damien just got away from him. He didn't.
You know what? I was glad to see Damien's fight. He fought back pretty hard. He got behind, but he didn't quit in that match.
Yeah, I don't know that that's his problem. His problem is that we don't manage matches very well, and he tried a move that he doesn't do often and gave up the first takedown, and just came off the bottom and did pretty well down there. Doesn't ride well. Don't like complaining about the officiating, but the officiating was pretty one-sided in that match on the stall calls, and so kind of gave him a team point on some calls in there with the ref, but you gotta deal with that, I guess, too.
Well, we know the ref pretty well, and I talked to him ahead of time, but I couldn't believe some of his stalling calls.
Yeah,
they were pretty far out.
Yeah, I don't, it's one of those things where it wasn't quite how we saw it, for sure. And then Cale got the forfeit, and then Ryan Searing, that's a match we can win that we have to win later on. That maybe it was, okay that we learned what we can and can't do in that match. And, I thought he wrestled okay at times, but gave up, too many points in a couple spots, kind of. I think he gave him too much ground, too much respect. And I think that was a match we should have went out to win, not to just, kind of hang around in. Which,
yeah, it kind of looked like that.
Yeah. Then he got the last takedown, which we could have got to all night. He gets to his legs. He just has to believe that he can finish. If he does that, we'll win that match next time.
And Zach Hamill was just tougher.
Yeah, kid ran out of gas. I don't think we wrestled real well technically. I think his singles were there all the time. He kept tying up his shot hand. But he kept coming back, got way behind, and then just kept plugging away. Kid ran out of gas, and ran him out of gas and scored late, which is what you want to do.
Clear, yeah.
And then 145, we moved Weiler up, not to get away from somebody. We were just trying to figure out how we could trade points the best in there, and I don't know if that worked out or didn't work out. He majored the kid at 45 last year, majored the guy tonight, and we got pinned at either weight, probably the way it looked. So, it worked out like it was, but that's why we moved Weiler up, and then they made a move at 60, and it almost worked for him. I mean, Roger Fuller did not wrestle very well at 160, gave up some reversals, found a way to win at the end, but they did a nice job. We weren't ready for that move. And,
I don't think he had one of his better matches.
No, he didn't wrestle. He's been wrestling pretty good, and tonight wasn't one of them. We're trying to get some time off. We needed some time off. We aren't practicing tomorrow night, and he's one of those guys that just looked like it tonight, that was just wrestling tired. So, and then they moved their 60 up, who was pretty decent, and him and Isaac had a really good match. Isaac did the things that he does. Doesn't do a lot of different things, but he does what he does pretty well, and we were able to capitalize a couple spots in there, and won a tight match.
He did, and he counters pretty well.
Yeah, that kid was small, and we overpowered him in those spots when he'd get to his hips, and like I said, he doesn't do many things, but the things he does pretty well. He's going to win most of the time. So.
Right.
And then 182, AJ was ready to wrestle. He's been out for a couple weeks with an injury. Just been back for 2 nights of practice. They moved their best guy up, Trotzer. Didn't seem like a match that was necessary to wrestle at this point. To get him hurt in a meet that we had wrapped up, didn't really make a lot of sense. So we forfeited that weight to make sure we have AJ healthy when it counts, which is, conference regional time. So we haven't had him the last 2 weeks, so it's kind of what it was. And
so how good was the guy that beat Peter?
Peter beat him once, I believe, in the past, and he's beaten Peter in the past. Kid's decent, but again, I don't think we wrestled a very technical match. I think we are the better athlete, and I think we will win that match in the future. But mistakes by reaching over the top where he got pinned there at the end.
Yeah.
That wasn't a clean counter, and you can't gamble. Sometimes when you gamble, you win, and sometimes when you gamble, you lose. And Peter got in a spot where he, it wasn't in our favor odds-wise where he got to, and we ended up losing the spot and got pinned. So, again, if that's going to happen, it's better now than in the sectionals when we have to win that match to get to the state tournament. So.
Yeah, he's still a freshman. Makes a lot of mistakes.
Yep. So, but it's the way it is.
So we're undefeated in the Valley. We're not out of the woods completely because we got one more duel, and then we still got to finish in the top 2 in the conference to win it, right?
Yeah, we have to beat Wausau East next week, and they're probably down a little bit, and we should be okay in that duel. And then February 2nd, we got to play top 2 in the conference to be co-champions. Goal would be to not be second, but to try to win the thing outright.
Right.
Probably not just for the conference, but to kind of gauge or set the stage, tone, whatever it is, going to that regional, because it's basically the same tournament back-to-back weekends. So that kind of shows us where we're at in an 8-man bracket that we need to do well in on February 9th.
Right. And we're actually home one more time. We got a quad that's really not a quad, huh?
Well,
No?
it depends on. We're still looking for a team. We had a team drop out. We got, feelers out trying to pick up the 4th team. But we'll have 2 good duels, and we should have JV duels if things work out right with the other teams. So should be a good day of wrestling. Just not as many matches typically as one would get on a Saturday. But maybe that's okay at this time of year anyway.
Sure. Well, it's more important if we're ready to go in February.
Yep.
And,
so that's schedule's geared that way. So.
And we got a big middle school meet over at East Junior High Saturday. That's going to be kind of exciting, and so we got a lot of wrestling yet.
Yep. So we're looking forward to the weekend off. Actually, we need a break, not riding the yellow school bus and making weight and grinding a practice on a Friday after school. So we're going home after school tomorrow, and we're going to get out of a gym for a while.
So from the Lincoln Fieldhouse, and Craig Tim and Pete Peschel was with me. This Louis Bennett's. We're going to close up the Valley season here at home, being undefeated, and look forward to the tournament trail.
Yeah, thanks a lot for doing this, and we'll see you next week, I'm guessing.
You bet. Yep. Okay. Thanks.